Welcome back to Brainlord. Last time we were standing in this hallway,
I remember that. I totally remember that.
and we also got a brand new weapon. And now we're gonna check out this door. We didn't go down this door before. It's full of angry red balls.
I hate it when my balls are angry and red. I know, we're starting it off again with a real...
Well, it's my fault for choosing a, well, specifically that room as a breaking point. Also, I don't know if you guys heard that, but guest cat commutator.
Really?
Sorry.
You've been playing too much Monster Hunter.
Yes. Let's see. We were talking about spike traps last time, right? Oh, look at that! Ow.
Well,
I don't know why I didn't make that jump. Also, no indication of this, but,
what could it be?
Why, that's really strange that arrows are going through this block and... Oh, it's a secret. And this room has some goodies for us. Some very good things.
Like one enemy.
Well, there's more to it than one enemy. You gotta wait. You gotta watch.
Gotta have patience.
Look, now there's 3 total.
Tell you,
3
man.
easily dispatched skeleton men.
Patience is not a well-known virtue of my generation.
Or just specifically of yours. Also, we have a warp gate and a heart. And
What,
no,
pray
that's
tell,
not
does a
secret.
warp gate do?
Well, we already talked about that, actually.
Oh yeah. I don't remember. It's been a while.
It really has. Yeah, here we've got 2 more chests with a mushroom and that thing.
A magic wallet. Sure.
The magic wallet is empty right now, I think, but as we periodically check it throughout the game, it will just magically accrue money.
Well, that's a novel way of having a magic wallet.
I honestly never really figured out how it works. I should probably get on that. Because, if it happens to work based off of in-game time as opposed to just kind of getting secondary money deposits when you kill enemies, I could probably do something a little cheaty to max out my money.
You wouldn't do that, not for an LP.
Well, grinding for money sucks if you want to buy all the things, and
That's true. If you know me, I do want to buy all of the things.
so, that key does not work there. Did I try it? I was kind of spaced out for a second.
You tried it. It didn't
Okay,
work.
yeah, that key does not go there. It goes somewhere else. It might be up here. Nope, just a message on the wall. And I guess
That's a message from Sahasrahla.
Sahasrahla, I think you
Sahasrahla?
mean. And yeah, wasn't it like...
Probably.
Well, anyway, that message was clearly meant to tell the 2 of us to go home. We shouldn't be in this dungeon.
Yes, we belong in a completely different dungeon.
A dungeon made for simple folk.
I don't think there are any giant monsters in this dungeon. Can you...
No. Well, let's hold off on that. Maybe we'll see something later. I don't know. Totally not alluding to anything that you may or may not have already seen before. because of
I
technical
wasn't
difficulties.
going to give it away. But now I have a joke ready for when it happens. Hey, a shortcut!
I did take a shortcut. A very Zelda-esque shortcut, except Zelda didn't have platforming puzzles where it would have come in handy. And, I don't know why I was, flaunting my shield there.
You were celebrating your shortcut.
Because you can't take shortcuts like that in Zelda. Usually there aren't that many dead-end rooms with bottomless pits. I actually don't recall the next time I check out Ifri's stats, but we will see some hard evidence of Ifri being stronger than us. Also, that hit didn't damage me. Look at that. Oh, that did.
And you're trying
Beat you to it.
Was that you trying to shoot the spikes?
No, I was... wait, did I shoot the spikes before or after the Goblop showed up? Because I was actually trying to 360 no-scope the Goblops.
Oh, Liquidy Poo, the elitist sniper of them all.
420 elite Goku snipper. 420.
XXX.
I think it started with 420, but nothing wrong with two 420s, right?
I wouldn't know.
And you may have noticed that because of our new bow and arrow, I didn't have to make physical contact with the brain, not a Metroid. And yeah, I step on spikes a lot.
The not brain lord.
Yeah. The video we did to test out our recording situation, you guys won't see it because it's kind of garbage.
It's pretty bad.
But I made this look so easy.
Yeah,
and
I
now,
don't think you used a single heart the first time you went through this.
And now I'm stepping on virtually every spike trap, and I think this... Wait. Oh no, I did get away from him. What was I doing and why? And then I decided to cast a spell at that spike trap. So
which you can totally see that there is a spike trap there.
Hey, we... Oh wait, no, that was our last try to take. We did not talk about the spike tiles.
We should probably talk about the spike tiles.
Yeah, we'll see it again when I leave, after I get done attacking the stone statue I was explicitly told not to attack.
It was in your way. I have a similar reaction to cars on the Beltway.
No, you shouldn't do that. That's... No. Also, oh man, this guy has a lot of health. Look at this. This is ridiculous. Maybe magic will make this go faster? There we go. That helped.
500 whole bucks.
For that. And we found the key to the 3rd floor.
Hey, I bet that's where the key to the seal didn't work.
I bet you might be right. Oh,
not that I was paying attention.
Know, it's obvious how to use that key.
Oh, god damn it. Even the game thinks I'm being retarded.
So I believe this is the 2nd secret?
Oh, I wasn't counting.
Well, I found a secret, so I gotta celebrate.
Jump down the stairs.
You're gonna point out every jump transition, aren't you?
Not every jump transition, just, you know, most of them.
Oh, skeletons, when will you learn? You can't handle bound. Yeah, that's the name of the spell, I remember it.
I didn't.
This room has a skull infestation.
That was
too
not bad,
dissimilar.
actually, there.
Oh, you know, I got some tricks up my sleeve, some sweet tricks. But we do have a new buddy to name, and I'm going with Golem. You know, I think now's a good time to talk about that.
Okay.
So, these little fairy buddies, they actually have default names. I actually could, instead of manually typing them out, just go to the, you know, like the input thingo, and it would just automatically put a name in. These are the default names that the devs gave them. And there are a couple of little fairy buddies that you get 2 of. I'm actually picking like the dev name that I like the best out of those 2 for the first one, and then the second one, you know, dudes in the thread, or ladies in the thread, doesn't matter. You know, not that I'm gonna get that many viewers anyway. Those people can throw out suggestions for names on those guys. We'll definitely see them in the future.
I think you sell yourself short.
I don't know.
I think it's much more likely that it'll be me driving them away.
Well, I think it's not just us, it's also this obscure game. But let's not dwell on the negative, maybe.
Well, I was gonna say, it is true. It is true this game is fairly obscure. I know a lot of games. And, I mean, man, I had never heard of this one.
Which I actually feel good, given that you're always the one making these obscure references, and finally I can pull something weird out of my pocket, out of my sleeve.
The sleeve with all the tricks in it?
Yes.
Alright.
All the sweet tricks.
Like your 360 no-scope that you didn't actually manage to...
that I didn't actually pull off, yes. Oh, man. I know, as much as it is fun to make jokes about how, oh man, this isn't going to be popular at all, you know, I really do want to show off this game. You know, I hope I get, you know, a few people watching this, because...
The other 4 people who played it are probably going to be pretty interested.
Oh man, they're going to be jazzed.
Finally! Someone who gets me!
Someone else who's played this game.
You know, I used to feel that way about Transport Tycoon, and then I found out it was actually really popular.
Oh, did you see those fancy jumps?
You were hopscotching it. I like it.
I was getting fancy. And, he's... No, let's not do this again. Let's, Yep. Okay, there we go. Problem solved. And I believe, yep, there's the spike trap. You see that big square stone in the middle of that tile?
Which I totally see and didn't ever not see.
Hey man, you gotta be careful with your phrasing there. You know, I did recently finish the Wolfenstein New Order thread. You totally did not see?
Oh, I see.
Oh.
Well, if BJ Blazkowicz bursts into my room for accidentally making a joke...
Making a combination of words that sounds like Nazi.
And honestly, I mean, if that activates his rage, well, I had a good run.
Did you?
No.
Also, did you notice those goblops that just kind of came back?
Yeah, I was wondering. You mentioned that enemies don't generally respawn.
Well, I actually, you know, between our several recordings and re-recordings and all these different attempts, I can't keep track of what I said when. That's definitely going to stop after these first 3. I'm just gonna start fresh on that one, just in case. So enemy respawning, the way that works is, it's very on a case-by-case sort of situation. You've got your enemies that will only spawn one time ever. You've got enemies that will respawn if you leave the room and come back. And then you've got enemies like those dudes who respawn the second their spawn point leaves the screen.
I can see where those guys would be kind of annoying.
Kind of annoying, but also kind of beneficial. You may also remember me talking about the 1 or 2 edge cases where Jade Experience respawns.
I think you mentioned there was 1.
I was wrong. It's actually... There's at least 2 of them. In the course of replaying the game to have smoother gameplay in the videos, I found a much sooner one.
Oh.
And I won't, since we're still early game, I actually won't abuse him right away. But it's a really fast way to level up your Jade buddies real quick. Capital R, capital Q, real quick.
I like that your female friend gives you X-ray glasses, and then entirely fails to make the obvious joke afterward.
Maybe X-ray glasses was a poor translation.
Considering they give you maybe a hieroglyphic version of the map.
Yeah. Also, be careful of how much you're carrying. I mean, you only have 3 whole pages of inventory. Ugh.
That's not nearly enough. You've played enough Monster Hunter to know that.
Man, 4 pouches is sometimes not enough.
Infinite pouches would not be enough for me. I want all of the things.
Oh, we are going off on a side tangent. I'm just gonna throw this out here right now. Updates, if they come in slow, it's definitely not because of Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, I swear. No sir. So we've got a locked room here. We haven't picked up any keys. And we've got 2 rooms up here. Let's go in the left first. And we're greeted with a skeleton and a platforming puzzle. Well, I say puzzle.
This qualifies as a puzzle.
Oh man, it was really racking my brain. I mean, to become a brain lord, you really gotta...
You've got to puzz.
You're not helping me out here at all.
Not even a little.
Let's see, am I gonna take the shortcut again?
Actually,
After
I don't
I
know.
equip
We've reached the furthest point that I've ever seen.
After I equip my new gun and new shield, of course. That's me stealing your phrase. And, yep, taking the shortcut.
I love the little screen.
It's just this pathetic little... I can't imitate it, I'm sorry. Wait, oh, I didn't read the plaque, no! Oh, man.
Oh, well, maybe you should have read that.
I think Rain said something about it, and we did talk to him.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I don't listen to the things that Not Cloud says.
Something about the vanishing floor up ahead terrifies him. He actually does say something like that.
We can rewind and check it later.
No, oh, later. Okay. Yeah. Oh.
Man, you really are making it look easy, aren't you?
Well, no. No, I'm not. Here I am at half health. I shouldn't have even gotten touched. Oh, I thought I was gonna fall there.
I thought you were too.
Let's see.
Man, this simple vanishing floor puzzle would have just totally stymied me.
Well, let's just, oh, that's not a secret. Welp. And here's a guy selling things? What are you doing here? Why are you so fat? Look at him!
And why set up shop in a dungeon that apparently nobody goes to? Except everyone goes to.
I focused on the wrong thing. And also, hey look, I actually checked out the north section of this map this time. In our practice run for both editing practice and commentary practice and all of that goodness, I forgot entirely to look at the north chunk of the room. And oh, we're back here. So what's the detour key do? Well, it lets us back in.
Oh, well, that's actually really useful.
You know, we do have a shortcut back to the save point now.
Yeah, think of how useful that would have been in your run where you did everything and made it all look easy.
Where I did everything and didn't have to go back to town, and... Oh, wait, I still didn't have to go back to town. Oh, spoilers. Whoa. Whoa now.
Hey, don't tell
And
me
how did-
what's coming.
How did Rain get here? We passed him up on the way to this room. Like, he was still next to the save point.
Literally 2 seconds ago. Okay, figuratively 2 seconds ago. Literally like 30 seconds ago.
And in this room, after I kill the fox archer man, goddamn furries, there is a new puzzle element up the top of the screen, and whoops. Whoops? I hope that experience isn't gone forever.
That
guess
ball
we'll-
bounced, didn't it?
Yes, it bounces off the walls. And that slowdown is in fact an engine. If I were somehow running this off of hardware, that slowdown would still be there. And holy crap, look at this guy! With his war pick and shield and full set of armor. I'm not gonna win this fight. Oh, no, wait, I won. And he dropped cheese.
That was cheese?
That's cheese. I'm sure I look at it later. I hope I look at it later. And, oh, man. What the hell could that mean? Magic being the key to this room. And, oh, slow down. Oh, so much. Why? And, whoop, oh. Hadn't seen that before. Look at that. Anyway, magic is.
I don't want to.
literally...
I don't want to alarm you or anything, but it appears to me that the balls are touching.
That's terrible. Why am I laughing?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Alright, it's because we're both children. That's why I'm laughing at that.
I was simply making an observation.
Well, they were actually clipping together. And note that the giant scary armor man is gone.
Single spawn, huh?
Yep. Oh, we've got a real noggin scratcher here. Oh, okay. And now we find out if. Oh, look, it came back. Good.
Fantastic.
That was a close one. So it turns out that if you happen to miss a piece of experience somehow, it will drop again. That actually is one of the one-time experience drops. So hey, good on them for tracking that. Thank you, Produce. And check out these sweet diagonal jumps that I actually really hate making.
I could never make them in Dark Souls. I
Or
mean,
just-
we were not going to talk about Dark Souls, are we?
I don't think we've quite yet passed the point where where Dark Souls references are going to stop happening in any LP videos ever. I mean, you could be Let's Playing. Oh man, I gotta think of like
Transport
before.
Tycoon?
Yes, you could be Let's Playing Transport Tycoon, and you would somehow be able to shoehorn in a Dark Souls joke.
Now I'm trying to think of one.
I don't know, maybe you shouldn't try too hard on that one.
Well, maybe I'll have to do a Transport Tycoon LP of my own to to justify making Dark Souls jokes the entire time.
You'll think of a way. If you were paying attention, you would have noticed, like, every time I push the boulder, I try to jump after it.
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
during my practice run of a previous dungeon, or the next dungeon, oh, excuse me, almost burped. I discovered a neat little glitch that I actually never knew about. And it turns out if you jump at just the right time after pushing a boulder, you'll push it 2 spaces.
Oh.
It looks totally unintended, and it's actually pretty great, and I hope I catch it on video. I really do. I really want to see that happen. And, oh... my poor gameplay skills.
I'm truly impressed.
I'm actually kind of curious how the boss fight is gonna go, because, as you may recall, I had to use all of my hearts during that practice video. And that, by the way, was the magic missile spell, I think it was?
Yeah, well, magic missile looks like,
looks vaguely unlike a missile?
Looks a lot more like Blessed Hammer.
It actually has some vague enemy tracking to it, so... And, oh, I just used a heart. No. And checking for secrets.
You are literally the worst.
I guess I should just do recordings of my blind runs, because those apparently go really well. No, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, that would be awful. Don't do that.
That would be really awful. And here, we're going to come up to something kind of interesting. Unfortunately, the first dungeon is really just kind of interesting. It really ramps up the, oh man, that's awesome, in the second dungeon. And then,
that's kind of a cool puzzle, actually.
That actually was a cool puzzle. But I hope you like doing it again, because we have to... Well, I'll let Barness, Oh, we have to go find someone and bring them back here.
Who could he possibly be looking for?
Well, I guess we'll find out next time.
As always.
See you later.